Hi. So, good morning. There's, the lake is coming up a little bit. Well, it was up. I guess it's on its way back down because it's sunny. It was really hot yesterday. So let's start standing. Um, Even if you're feeling a little bit lazy, let's just get a little bit of movement in today in case it's another scorcher and we're all stuck inside. So but it's early enough. There's a little bit of a cool breeze, and hopefully it stays cool for long enough to do this exercise. And then I'm going to put on some grungy clothes and even more grungy than this and go out picking berries because it's blackberry season. And yesterday I saw one that was almost ripe. So it's a race between me and those rabbits. We'll see who gets it. All right, so let's just go side to side, get a little bit of movement started. You can start bringing your knee up across your body, your arms coming across. This is a little bit of a qigong move. So in qigong, they're very cognizant of the meridians, the energy meridians that run down your body and for some reason want us to cross. And now we're going to come behind and we'll lift the other arm up. See the opposite arms coming up. Okay. If you've seen, I like this rebounder guy. I don't know his name. He's very nice. He writes comments once in a while on my videos. And but he's kind of fun. You know, he sits on a little rebounder and does things like this. So maybe, you know, like a punch. So we could get a punch in or punching up to the sky. I'll have to link to one of his videos. Okay, so that's a little work for me. I know if you have strong upper body, that probably doesn't feel like much. Here we go. And now let's get the feet wider apart, your toes facing out about a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to stop the arms because mine are exhausted, but you could keep going with the arms. And so we're taking it side to side. Okay. And slow it down. We're going to go out over the left side, your left foot. And you want to make sure that your heel is under the knee, that your toes are way out in front. So you just want to keep the angle of your knee uh, wider than, let's say, 90 degrees. In other words, you're not out here. Okay. So let's face that foot. Bring the arms up in a yoga pose called Warrior One. Now, this is going to take some strength and energy and also thought because you want to keep your shoulders pressed down so that they're staying pressed down. And then you can open out so you're looking out over the left fingertips and then reaching back and coming back forward. Let's go all the way down. All right. I couldn't decide what to do. You could have your hand on your waist or you could have it extended and then let somebody pull that arm up for you so you don't have to do the work. And we're going to switch over to the right side, bringing the hands up in warrior one. Oh, listen to those birds go. And we're going to open up into warrior two. And then lift up, reaching down your back thigh. And coming over into a side angle. Lifting up. And let's take it to the center with your legs still wide, toes facing out. Oh, try to gain your equilibrium back if you're feeling dizzy. You can always sit down. We're gonna, in fact, this is a good exercise to do seated if you'd like, but otherwise we're just folding over and feeling the stretch. And now walk the hands up. Coming to the center, let's bring our feet a little closer together. We're gonna roll our head. Just wake up the muscles in your neck. Feel that stretch. And one more time, we're going to come back up to center with our head. Let's take the left hand over to the right ear. Extend the right arm out and gently bring your left ear down to the left shoulder. And this is a way for you to massage yourself. Gently stretching a muscle. Now we're going to take the hand out to the other side, bringing the right hand over to the left ear. Go palm down with the left hand. Feel that gentle stretch. It's a lovely way to wake up. And now bringing both arms down. All right, let's do our tree pose. So if you are just starting exercising, which this is a very good channel to watch if you are just starting, you can watch our physical health journey that took 72 days and then it just, I don't know what happened to it. I think we're just ready for going forever. Maybe we made the habit stick. So anyways, if you take your left knee out and your left foot as a kickstand, then you can walk your foot up to your calf. Maybe this is as far as you feel comfortable. And you can always use that foot as a kickstand again. You can grab a chair, pause first, grab a chair, then come back and use the chair as a balance. Or maybe you can take it a bit further. So if you feel very comfortable here, toes are wide, your core is tight, you're focusing on one spot, then you can take the left foot and put it inside the right thigh and hold there. And this is also a good way to exercise your laughing muscles. So just laugh at yourself if you can't do it, if you're falling over. If you have a grandchild standing with you doing it and they make it look like it's nothing. Because remember when we were children and we can just stand like that for fun, like watching TV? Okay, so here we are, coming to the other side with the left knee facing out, your left foot as a kickstand. And then when you're comfortable, which might not be today, it might be in a week, it might be in a month, it might be never. When you're comfortable, bring your foot up into the calf, and hold there. And again, you can pause, go grab a chair, something to balance on, or go stand next to the wall and hang on to it. But for those who are comfortable here, and probably if you went through the 72 days of our physical health journey, you probably are comfortable here. You know, unless you just have an innate problem, then you can take your right foot up inside the left thigh, and lift up tall. You might find this side a little easier if it's your dominant side. I'm mirroring you, so this is not my dominant side. What's the other word? The opposite of dominant. I don't think that they have like submissive side. I know I'm going to hear about that one too. Okay, so let's bring the foot down. There must anterior side. I don't know. I'm not that smart. Okay, let's do a few sun salutations. I'm turning to the side you're not. So I set my mat up so that you could see the pose from the side as we take our arms up. And then now this is where you can alter it. If you'd like, walk your fingertips down your thighs. Stop where you feel you are on the brink of uh, harm. You don't want to reach harm. Okay. I'm going to take it up and then swan dive over. That's what we're reaching for. And then lift up halfway, fold over, and this time we'll just come right back up in a reverse swan, or you could roll up and bring the hands heart center. So we did a few of these yesterday. Today we're going to add in the legs into plank pose. So we're going to bring the arms up, fold over or walk down your thighs to over, lift halfway up into monkey pose, fold over. Now bring back one leg, maybe the left leg. It doesn't matter, we'll do both sides. Then bring back the other leg. Now, if your upper body strength is weak, then you can come down to your knees. You're going to bring your elbows in tight to your body as you lower down chest first and then lift up into a cobra. And now we're going to push up into a tabletop position. You can take your knees apart and bring your hips back. If this is too much under your arms, bring your arms down to the side. And now we're going to come back up to the tabletop position, tuck our toes under, lift the hips up, and walk the feet up towards the hands. So now you're going to roll up or reverse swan up, down look to the sky, and down to heart center. We're going to do one more on the opposite leg first. So we're going to lift up, over, looking up, folding over. Now bring that other leg out first. So maybe the right and the left. And either down to your knees or in a plank position, lower yourself down. Chest first, elbows tight to your body. Lift into a cobra. We're going to push back into our tabletop position. Open the knees wide, bringing your hips down. The rest on your heels, almost. And then we'll come back up to the tabletop position. Readjust your knees, tuck your toes under, and lift the hips up for another downward facing dog. Now we're going to walk the feet up to the hands. Roll up nice and easy. Runs up to the sky, down to the heart center. Very nice. So I think what we'll do is just take a few breaths, calming down. And I don't think I've ever done this before, but let's end standing because this is a morning wake up. We did a salutations to the sun. We got our energy going. So maybe I'll come back tonight if I have a chance and do yin yoga, very calm and cooling. I hope that you'll join me again, if not tonight, some other time. And I have lots of videos now, so if you want to do a little extra or you want to do a cool down, they're easy to find. There's a lot of great instructors on YouTube. They're giving their time, like a lot of us, including myself, not monetized. And this is just a way to give back to the world. So I hope you enjoyed it.